It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch.
The way this team is playing, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. To the middle. Rebounded by Hart. Now the Knicks with it. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Here's quickly following the score by New York. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Barrett. They get it back. Towns comes with a double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And the Raptors with the ball. Right side, Barrett. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Assist from.
So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Now here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Brunson outside. Hart wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
There's Towns.
Anthony. Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
6-4.
Back to Pirtle. Here's quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Good.
Jakob Pirtle.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Now, here's quickly. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
2 minutes.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Scotty Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
8.
Now here's Barnes. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Here's Achua. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And stolen by Payne. One-on-one here. Pirtle with the steal. It's Barrett on the wing. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the defenders just came flying in there. Ingram, though, he'll take it.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. It makes defending a much easier prospect. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Ingram on the wing.
Knicks lead 13.
Onside, Barrett. To the paint. Knocked away. Here's Pirtle. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we know Pirtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
R.J.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
That's the end of the
A
first
good
quarter.
close contest so far as we finish.
13. The Raptors. 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense. Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Toronto trailing. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Pass to Mobo. Dick wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 3. And here's Brunson. Back to Hart. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Second chance shot. Dick with the steal. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Bridges misses. Dick with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Battle. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Now Dick. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Faster quickly. Here's Mobo. Over Towns. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. And
that one misses. New York trailing. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Knicks lead 20-18.
Down low. Here's Barnes. Got a piece of it.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
And so here is New York. Inside. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got what he's thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Quickly. Left side, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. He can't get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Brunson. No one near him. A fader. In deep, Robinson drops it in. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Pirtle. Back to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bridges. And that one goes long. The Knicks with the lead. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Bridges got his first basket of the night.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Pass to Pirtle. And here is Ingram. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Brandon Ingram at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Substitution on the court.
Bro took forever and didn't want to play. I don't give a shit.
I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines.
And this team is playing so well right now. You can tell they love being on the floor together. It's great chemistry, and of course, it's translating into wins.
Well, you can feel it. When you're on a winning streak like this, it just builds upon itself. The trick is not to get overconfident.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
He buries it from three.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
Court shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like
Why
this.
the fuck would you go all the way that way, bro?
That you can get a stop first.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Inside. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Williams misses.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Here's Joe. Caruso outside. Wallace outside. He takes it in. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the
Pacers. That's a game they like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
Yeah, but what matters now is how the team responds to a loss like that. That's what makes this a big game for them.
San Antonio leading by 7. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line. And Johnson drops them both. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Wallace outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
With the score.
And so the San Antonio Spurs
11.
in command with
the Spurs 24. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Here's Dort. Sohan with a rebound.
Damn, why they keep leaving the match, though? They gotta step their game up. Play with the Clippers.
Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. You look at Atlanta.
And looking at their schedule, they picked the worst time to be out of sync. Heading into a tough matchup now, you wonder what the game plan will be coming out. Will they try something new?
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Niang, no good. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Powell. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They ain't got no finishing ability.
Niang outside. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Atlanta calls timeout.
All right, folks, if you want a t-shirt, come on and make some noise. give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
Here's a Kongwu. Last game, he had 28 points. Back to Niang. Leonard with a double team. Here's a Kongwu. And that one's long. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be uneven to Zubats. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Now here's Powell. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And it's good. 2 points. Johnson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous
bro, Kawhi,
job
you doing fucking layups, bro? What the fuck?
Wow.
Now here's a Kongwu. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Rizachet. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Basket counts.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Rizachet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Atlanta leading by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Here's Zubats. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubats? Nice finish.
Here's Capella. Tipped away. And stolen by Leonard. Good
Bro,
D
you
by
going fucking
Kongwu.
layups, bro. Come on,
That's
bro.
a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Fucking
What a
garbage.
pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
It's stolen by
Damn
Kongwu.
it, bro. How's that not backcourt?
Outside Johnson. Shoots a fadeaway. Niang, no good. He got a piece of it.
Oh,
One quarter in the books.
Another
And
bench
it's
comment,
been a
bro.
close one.
It was terrible.
Atlanta on top, leading by
11. The Hawks, 12.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Your kid Clipper.
Nance outside. Over to the left wing. Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Clippers trail. Pass to Jones. Back to Eubanks. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Got a hand on it.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
Here's Bogdanovic. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Bogdanovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Okongwu. The shot from the low post is good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Jones misses. The Hawks leading. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for
Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden. And if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
Back to Capella. To the right side. Here's Nance. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Okongwu. Out left to the wing. Back to Nance. Now here's Capella. 5 on the clock. Here's Gay. They get it again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Leonard, good.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Well,
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Inside. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Good
bro, Norman Powell, why are you so ass, bro?
By 6. Here's
even when
Johnson.
I try to play make to motherfuckers, they ass. Bro. Like, you can't even play make for motherfuckers.
Nice feed. Johnson's got 8 points.
Nice pass by Reese Shea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Powell outside. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
This is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Back to Powell. Down low. Here's Jones. And here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Yeah, James Harden has run millions of pick and rolls in his career. He is the master of it. Understands what the defense concedes and then goes right at it.
Jones from outside. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point score.
Your Clippers, 26. The Hawks, 17.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020. This guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
Hawks trail by 9. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Eubanks.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it.
Clippers ball.
So it's Los Angeles now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And the officials signal the backcourt violation.
Can't do a backcourt violation in front of him.
Simmons with it. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Batum.
And one for Batum.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Larry Nance picks one up.
First team foul.
This guy's
Crypto
so clever
arena
at getting
with my
defenders
tools
to
down.
fight.
Screaming, why the fuck
Nicholas
is
Batum
Batum, man?
draws the contact.
Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Capella. The rebound by Eubanks. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Coffee. And that one is hammered home.
Get some coffee.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Stumbling to start the
Yeah,
second half.
that shit was
3
hell
straight
no.
misses.
And out of bounds.
Hell no, that white boy can't pass.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Capella. Blocked.
That
Should get
7-foot
easy.
wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back. Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
I'll bench whooping your ass.
They're just getting pushed around inside.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Substitution on the court.
Hawks trail by 14. Niang outside. Back to Okongwu. That's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Hawks ball.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
Good shot, good shot. You gotta shoot that shit
Nice
quick.
shot by
Good
Young.
shot.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
You can see how Batum uses both size and positioning to guard. What a contest. What a job making that difficult.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
A chance here to catch
What the
up with
fuck you
Allie from
doing,
the
bro?
sideline.
So you asked me to go to the bench.
Ryan, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Ryan, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. To the inside. Pass to Niang. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Passing too much, bro. You're passing too much.
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers lead by 13. Here's Powell. From downtown.
Damn, bro.
So
You
the
know how to
ball
pass out of a shot.
Jones touched it last.
Sorry asses.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes
Pass to Okongwu.
in the third quarter.
And the shot's good. Okongwu's gotten 4 this quarter.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Hawks trail by 13. .144 left to play in the third. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Offensive rebound. Out to Powell. No good on the three.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Leonard. Pass to Jones. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Jones has got 5 now.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Count it.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 12.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Reza Shea.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Here's Zubac. And so it's the...
Quit. What a bitch. He quit. Yeah, bro. Almost every motherfucker I'm playing, they quit. I'll play later, but shit, nigga, motherfuckers quit.